Hello, Ospreys. Spinnaker anchor Chase Hartman reporting to you live one last time from quarantine. So, this year brought us to the end of season 10 of The Walking Dead, and as always, I brought in an expert to tell you guys about it. Today we have my good friend Elijah Roming on here. We go way back. How you doing, Eli?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Tell me, Emperor, what is The Walking Dead?
Walking Dead is basically a show about zombies. It's a really interesting show, and it's really addicting too.
Okay, so what did you think of The Walking Dead season 10?
Oh man, I'll be honest with you. The first half of season 10 was kind of a little boring, just slow. But the second half that came out this year was great. It was high paced. It was exciting. It was suspenseful. I very much enjoy it. So there's one episode where they're in a cave, and it's very suspenseful and just like makes you on your edge because you don't know if they're going to make it out or not. Who's going to die? Who's going to get bit by a walker? You don't know. Seeing Negan's arc transform the way it did was actually very interesting. When he was a villain, I really loved him as a villain. And then seeing him transform to a good guy, it's like, he knows what he's done. He's paid for he's punished his crimes he did against the people. And I don't have a problem with him being a good guy. I really don't. He's a very exciting character, actually. He's funny, too. Doesn't matter if he's good or bad.
Little pig.
Let me in.
Little pig, let me in.
Why do you like The Walking Dead? Why have you stuck with it for 10 whole seasons?
Well, it's something different from other, I would say, zombie shows. It's not just about zombies, it's about also people, communities, how people connect through the zombie apocalypse. And also it's very addicting. At first, I wasn't really hooked on it, and I didn't really care much about it, but one day I said I'm gonna try it out. Watched the first episode, watched episode 2, 3, and I got hooked with the whole series. So now season 10, fell in love with many characters. My favorite is of course Rick Grimes. After seeing him going through the process within the hospital, and then everything else he went through with meeting people and the walkers, I was like, this is actually a very interesting show.
I found him.
All right, thank you, Mr. Roming, the Emperor of the Empire, the Eli, for coming on Live from Quarantine.
You're very welcome. Glad I could join.
And there you have it, Ospreys. The Walking Dead is not quite the juggernaut that it used to be in popularity, but it's still one of the most watched things on TV. Unfortunately, the season 10 finale was delayed indefinitely thanks to this pandemic. But me and many others are highly anticipating it. If you haven't watched the show yet, the whole thing is on Netflix, so why not give it a binge? I think it's worth the time. Alright, Ospreys, this is my last show for this semester. I hope you have a great summer, and I'll see you in the fall.
People wonder how they can help those in need during a time like this when everyone is being told to stay at home. This Ponte Vedra resident found a way to get her local community involved. Lisa Yearwood is the blood drive coordinator at her office downtown. When corporate blood drives were canceled, another idea popped into her head. Move it to her neighborhood.
All the corporate blood drives have dried up because there's nobody going into offices. There is only one place to get blood from for all of the people that require blood on a regular basis, and the people that don't usually require blood, but they've had an emergency and now they require blood. I know they've stopped elective surgeries, but there are also the emergency surgeries. They need blood. And the only place to get blood from is from blood donors, like the good citizens of our community that have come out today to donate blood.
Yearwood gauged interest for the event on Nextdoor, a social network for neighbors. The response, she says, was resounding.
So we started with one bus, and we said my target was going to be 10 people, and that would have been an awesome day. My one bus filled up in 90 minutes, so I called and I said I need another bus.
The phlebotomists, or blood workers, have measures in place to help themselves and donors stay safe. Precautions include allowing only 2 donors on a bus at once, making sure donors were never within 6 feet of each other, and wiping down every chair, tablet, and door handle after a donor leaves. By the end of the day, the 2 One Blood buses collected 33 pints of blood. The event helped bring the community together for a positive cause.
I think it's important that we all pull together. In times like this, I think that if we can all help each other just a little bit, we need to.
Zach Yearwood, Spinnaker News.
Hey there, Ospreys. I'm Shafalika Bhatnagar with Nest News. Guess what, guys? We made it! Today is the last day of classes for the spring semester. Final exams begin Saturday the 25th and will run until next week, April 30th. For all of you graduates out there, the University of North Florida is having a virtual commencement on May 1st. Go to unf.edu to watch the ceremony live. It'll include special videos, messages from leadership, graduate listings, and links to departmental activities. You can go to UNF's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see many of the graduates that'll be honored throughout next week. President David Szymanski spoke out to say, "The university is excited to celebrate our wonderful seniors who have worked incredibly hard to reach the completion of their degrees. We passionately believe those who earn a UNF degree deserve to be honored. We hope these celebration initiatives allow our students the opportunity to take pride in their many accomplishments at the university and the hard work it took to achieve this milestone." Szymanski is doubling down on his commitment to support students by cutting his own salary by 15%, as well as reducing the budget of the president's office by 65%. Why would he do this, you ask? To create $250,000 in new scholarships and financial aid for students who need assistance in paying tuition. That's $250,000, guys. Szymanski said, "The university continues to be laser focused on assisting with the financial and other immediate needs of our fellow Ospreys. Today, more than ever, we must make the sacrifices necessary to ensure that our students can complete their education. Now is the time to give back. This new scholarship fund is being created to play a critical role in easing financial hardships for many of our students and their families." Well, thank you, President Szymanski, and a big congratulations to all of you graduates out there. For Nest News, I'm Shafalika Bhatnagar. Happy Friday, Ospreys. We'll see you next time.
So the outdoor adventures continue. 2 dogs sunbathing. Change of position. What are you doing? Look at Rock being all happy in the dirt. Can I just say that it is so nice out here. The sun, buzzing of bees, not so much, but so recently I had a few orders from Chewy and I got a frisbee for Marvel to see if she'll learn how to catch in the air. Hasn't been going too well because we've mostly been doing it inside and she's only been retrieving it, which is a step, so I'm not complaining. But we're gonna try to see if she could catch it outside, or at least return it to me. Marvel, look, you want it? Come here. Look, like this. Get it. Marvel. Get it. You just gonna stand over it, huh? She almost had her toy. She'd rather chase lizards and flies. Marvel obviously won't go after the frisbee just yet, but I do hope in time she'll learn how to do it. Just take some time.